Joomla provides a private messaging system for administrators running the site. If you have multiple back-end users or you rely on authors to submit content, the internal messaging system provides you with a way to receive notifications about important events inside of Joomla. If, for example, an author submits a new article, the system will use the private message system to notify administrators of the new content. It can also be used to communicate between site administrators without relying on outside email. In reality, we don't often use this feature of Joomla. The messaging system is quite limited in functionality, and we prefer to rely on email or other messaging systems when working with administrators. Although you may find that this method is preferable. So let's go over some of the settings and options to ensure this is configured effectively. First, you can adjust your own settings by clicking the Read Messages menu item under the Tools menu. If you have any messages here, they will appear below. You can manage your system inbox from here. You're likely going to want to adjust your settings, so click the Settings icon to do just that. The settings here are for your own administrator login and are not global for the entire site, even though the Joomla documentation wording seems to suggest otherwise. The Lock Inbox setting prevents you from receiving notifications. We would typically never lock the inbox. The Mail on New Messages option is quite useful and actually our preferred method. We simply set this to Yes to cause the message to be forwarded to the email address set up in our administrator user's profile. Finally, the Auto Purge option forces messages to be deleted after a certain number of days. Since we rarely rely on this function, the 7 days is typically fine. If you use this for internal messaging among administrators, you may want to increase it. One final note on the private messaging function. Because there is little accountability or tracking, and the messages may be automatically purged, it's not a good communication method for running a multiple administrator site. Our strong suggestion is to use a reliable outside messaging process such as email.